Okay, so jumping right into the video, I am grabbing my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette and I'm grabbing the shade Pukey and blending that right into my crease. This is going to be my transition color and I'm blending that with a Bellium Tools 785 brush. Now I'm taking the shade Buns and going and blending that right into my crease as well. I'm using the Morphe M433 brush. And I'm going to just keep blending that in to the pukey brown color I added in my crease and kind of flick it out at the end, and yeah, keep blending. Now taking the shade Mocha and a more dense packing brush. This is the M519 by Morphe, and I'm buffing in that dark brown color in the outer corner of my eye and blending it into my crease as well. I like to always go back in between shadows with a blending brush just to blend out all of the harsh lines. Now I'm taking some MAC Pro Longwear Concealer and placing it on my lid, and I'm going to go ahead and cut the crease. A trick that I learned by watching Nicole Guerrero on YouTube, she's one of my favorite YouTubers, is putting concealer on my lid and then looking up, and wherever the concealer transfers over once you look up is where I should cut my crease, just because I feel like I have hooded eyes, so I can't really follow my lid space because of my weird hooded lids. I don't know, I can't explain. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and blend in the concealer in the outer edge of my eye, just so that it blends with the outer brown color. And I'm also going to set it with some face powder. This is just, I forgot what brand it is. I think it's like Neutrogena or something like that. That's what I'm using to set the concealer on my eye. Now going back in with my Morphe M433 brush, and whatever's left on that brush from blending the transition colors, I'm going to blend the lid shade and the outer brown shade together so that it doesn't look like there are any harsh lines and it's just a smooth transition. Now I'm taking my M506 brush by Morphe, and with a darker brown color, I believe I used Mocha and Abyss mixed together, and I defined the outer V of my eye a little more, and I just continue to go back in and blend. With the E36 brush by Morphe, I'm just taking, again, the darker shadow and just creating some more definition around my eyelid and blending it back and forth again. Blending is really, really, really important, especially when you are doing a cut crease, because the only sharp part that you really want from this eye look is your cut crease. Everything else should be blended seamlessly. So I've done my eyeliner and lashes off camera. For eyeliner, I used my Morphe gel liner in the shade Slate, and these lashes I got in my BOXYCHARM. I don't remember the name of it, but I just remember they were in my BOXYCHARM a couple months ago. So yeah. For concealer, I am using my Cinema Secrets concealer palette. I think it's Cinema Secrets. I forgot to show a clip. I end up showing what I'm using at the end after I buffed everything in. So yeah, I think it was Cinema Secrets, I'm not sure, but I'm just using it to highlight my face and blend it out with a Sephora Pro brush. I think this is an airbrush. I don't know, I don't remember what it's called. See, yes, I knew it. It was my Cinema Secrets concealer palette. Anyways, I'm setting my concealer with my Makeup Forever super loose matte powder, something along the lines. All the names start to sound the same. And I'm setting it with my Morphe E49 brush and using that powder to set anywhere else that I've applied the concealer or highlighted my face. Now using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit in the shade Tan to Deep, I am using those two shades that I showed, and I'm going to warm up my skin. I know my skin tone is not tan to deep, at least not right now. It is in the summer I might get tan, but not right now. But I do really enjoy using this palette because of all of the warm shades that it has. And I hate contouring my skin with cool tone shades. It's all about warm tones for me just because of my undertone. Now I'm taking Hoola bronzer and contouring my nose, and I'm also going to use this to contour my cheeks. After applying my bronzer and my contour, I'm going back in with a powder brush by Real Techniques, and I'm just buffing it all over my skin and making sure that everything that I applied is blended. Now taking my Burt's Bees blush in the shade Toasted Cinnamon and a Wet n Wild blush brush, I'm going to go ahead and apply that all over my cheeks. And now I am cleaning up my contour with some face powder just to, you know, make my cheeks look a little more sharp. Now I'm setting my face with my Smashbox primer water and letting that dry. Going back in with that pukey brown color, I'm going to go ahead and buff that underneath my lash line. This is going to be my blending shade for when I apply Mocha right over it. I think I'm going to apply Mocha and Ambius to my lower lash line mixed together. It's about time I realized that chunk of glue that was sitting on my lash line, it was pissing me off throughout the whole time I'm editing this. Now I'm taking my TARTIEST Pro mascara and covering my lashes with it just to make sure that my falsies blend with my real lashes. Now with one of my favorite highlighting palettes, the Huda Beauty 3D highlighter palette in the color scheme Gold Sand edition, I'm taking Fiji and applying that to the high points of my cheekbones. I'm sorry, not Fiji, Seychelles. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but yeah, it's the second lightest shade in the Gold Sands edition. Now lastly, for lips, I'm taking my NYX lip liner in the shade Mahogany, and I'm going to go ahead and outline my lips with this. now taking my Kylie Cosmetics Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Blitzen. I'm going to go ahead and apply that all over my lips. I also add some gold flakes that I got off of Amazon to the inner corner and lower outer lash line of my eyes, just to add a little bit of spunk to the look. This is the completed look. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in another video. Thank you. So I just wanted to show you guys that this is the final look that I've done. Let me move my bangs over to the side.